Previously on Into the Yonder Void, I met this weird owl guy, and he looked like he had some expensive stuff on him, and I'm not exactly proud, but I led him down into the weird chest hole dungeon place and convinced him to drink this stuff, and he didn't look very good, but I took some stuff from him, and I gave him some money for his hard troubles, and then I reconvened with Nez, who was following Ken and Fee, and looked like they were in some shit.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Howdy.
Episode.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
Greetings and salutations. I'm Billy and I play Nezrah.
Sup, bitches? I'm Tomas and I play Gil.
And we're going back. And we're going...
I can't even fucking say it.
And we're going back into the smooth and easy talking with me, Lindsey. I can't do it.
Wow, Lindsey.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure, and apparently Lindsay's. She struggles to make it through that.
She's still
sentence.
laughing.
I can't talk easy.
Thank you.
What's happening? What just happened?
This is episode 51.
51.
Wow.
51.
Okay.
Harrison Ford was 51
Okay.
when he starred as Han Solo in the original Star Wars.
Steven Seagal was in Passenger 51 in 1991.
How do you guys have
true.
so
I
many
was born in
51
Area
facts?
51.
I work in Building 51. I had something to contribute.
We have to take that out, so you're gonna get doxxed.
You're going to get doxxed.
You just doxed yourself.
Yeah.
What? How?
What does the doc say? 51. Do. Yeah, like
God.
that.
God, that's a good song.
I didn't miss it.
Season 2, episode 51. That is wild. We have like 140 episodes of season 1. We've got 51 episodes of season 2.
And I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface.
Isn't this our anniversary episode of season 2 right now?
Yes, it is. Happy anniversary, gang.
Or it's the next one. It might be the next one.
I think it might be the next one.
Either way, wow. That's impressive.
Whichever one comes
Wow.
out on July 23rd.
Wow.
It won't come out exactly then,
Wow.
because days of the year move slightly every... Yeah, anyway.
But around then.
Don't try to tell me how time works.
I didn't make the calendar. I'm sorry.
Monday.
You know, if I made the calendar, all that shit would be the same every time.
Right? Like,
There's no
Everybody's
reason.
birthday would be on a weekend.
There's no good.
That'd be great.
Why not?
And grandpas would never die.
I don't think the calendar has any power in terms of
If
mortality.
everything's the same, they can't die.
Tell that to the Mayans. Whatever the hell they believed.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Ghost of Grandpa.
That was good.
Grandpa's at you.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm not Grandpa!
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Batman, how'd you get in the fire? Holy shit.
Oh no, I'm on fire. I'm Batman. I'm Fireman. I'm Dead Man.
My wrinkles are very flammable.
Tonight's Around the Campfire question comes from one of our patrons, DarkStar.
DarkStar.
DarkStar wants to know, if you were a king or a queen, how would your kingdom look? And what would your first decree have been? And then he appended it with pulling from a similar question from Campaign 1. So, if you were a sovereign ruler, how would your kingdom look? And what would your first decree be? Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with Gil.
Well, my kingdom would be very bright, very colorful, lots of partying all the time. Everyone's super happy. No one's sad. Financially, I have no idea how to make that happen. But my first decree would be revelry mandatory, clothing optional. I don't want to harsh anyone's vibe if they want to wear clothes and stuff, but they have to accept that a lot of people won't. So that's just the way it is up in Giltonia.
But what's your stance on grandpas?
No grandpas. They're not cool anymore. Eventually, we release all the grandpas into the nearby jungle. And they fend for themselves.
Perhaps form their own empire.
Grandpa Town.
The Grandpire. That would actually be the Grandpire would be a hilarious vampire. Please, give me my...
Take out my
Yeah, I was gonna say, my falsies fell out. Can you get them for me?
We've
That's
got
gotta be
a
a
one
joke in
shot
something
here.
already.
Give me your hair. I want to eat your hair.
Give me your hair. Don't ask why.
All right, well... It's
a
we got some
circle of life.
stuff into the episode. Thank you, Gil.
You're welcome. I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
My God. What happened to my voice? So here we go.
Those
Where am I?
translation
What
spores.
year is it?
Nezrah.
I'd like to think that I would set up a fair kingdom, but I would never want to rule. So once I got everything decreed and everybody seemed happy, I would step down and appoint a new ruler.
And what would be your first decree?
Eat all humans.
Destroy. It's kind of a catch-all, but just fairness for everybody across the board and equality.
All right. Thank you so much, Fee.
So first and foremost, I should not be a ruler of a kingdom. That just seems crazy reckless. Like, why would anyone do that? But if someone, for some reason, really wanted me to do that, I mean, I guess I would. And I'd try to just, like, I guess, have it like a nice little waypoint. I don't know. Have it pretty chill. You know, make it so merchants can just have their carts out whenever without shop owners yelling at them. And, yeah. First decree? Everyone just be cool. That'd be my decree. Is that a good decree?
It's your kingdom.
What happens if you're not cool? Do you go
Kicked out.
to jail?
Kicked out.
It's a fee.
Right to jail. Right away.
Yes.
And can.
Well, I do really like the idea of everyone just being cool. That would be ideal. But what it would look like is it would be really sunny by my decree, and there would also be lots of fruit. I'm upping our fruit growing by like a lot. And I guess I just want to make a place where everyone can pursue what they want to do and take the time to pursue their own interests and hobbies.
Nice. And what was that first decree?
More fruit?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Shall we get started?
Perhaps.
When we last left off, you guys were in Skullport, and some weird stuff had happened to you guys. If you'll recall, Nezrah spent like a 15-minute escapade inside a tomb of horrors, house of horrors. Can and Gil were interacting with some real strange individuals, and some shit went down, and Fee was giving a tour of Skullport to an inquisitor. At the end, Can concocted this lie that somebody's grandma needed assistance, or was it mom? Was it grandma or mom?
Grandma.
Our grandma.
Yeah, your
grandma.
collective
We
grandma.
are cousins.
And you guys took off, but not before the Inquisitor was able to give you a helpful nudge, Can, and then Nezrah and Gil, waiting in the wings of the crowd, saw him remove his glove, hand it to the armored individual next to him, and the armored individual disappeared.
So I saw that.
Both, I believe both of you saw it, yes. But you two did not, because you, Fee and Can went around the corner.
What if he just, like, eats bat gloves?
Yep. Anyway, that's where we will begin. And I'm going to roll a d4 to see who we start with here.
Ooh.
I think that would be preferable, actually, to what he's
Probably.
gonna do with it for real.
He's just real weird with
Like,
it.
I
Do you
would
think he's
love
gonna
it.
jacket? Do you think he's gonna jacket to that glove?
No.
That touched
Also
my back?
preferable to what he's probably going to do with it. I would love if he was just a weird,
It's a kink.
yeah, just a weird fucking, like, I like to eat clothing
Ooh,
that have
halfling
touched other
back.
people.
All right.
Be par for the course in Demon Fort? No.
I'm eating halfling back.
Demon Fortnite.
Demon Fort.
Call of Duty.
Because we got the teeth dude that
Fortnite.
deals with teeth.
Teeth dude, yeah. Bag o' teeth. Multiple bags of teeth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So many
I
teeth.
forgot about the teeth.
A surplus of teeth.
Maybe
I got
owls have a lot of
50%
teeth.
more teeth.
Do owls have a lot of teeth?
No.
Maybe.
No.
They
he's
have
just
exactly
nostalgic.
0 teeth.
Oh.
We're going to start with Gil. Gil, you and Nez are in the crowd right now, and you've just seen this. As the armored individual disappears, the Inquisitor just kind of looks around at the still assembled crowd. You see him like kind of scanning the crowd, and then his head starts to turn in your direction slowly.
Hey, we still got the fucking shadow going, homie.
Oh, yeah, you do. Would you like to
I'm gonna
possibly utilize stealth?
grab Nez by the tit, and I'm gonna be like, dude, wait, stay back.
My chest is almost concave. I have lack of tit
I
for
will
you to
grab
grab.
the empty hole in his torso, and I'm gonna
Is
hold him in
Nez smoke
place.
back?
I'm gonna be like, we got to be sneaky.
I try to hunker down more.
Okay, both of you guys can give me stealth, add plus 10 to whatever you roll, because you still have passive without a
Damn,
trace.
goddamn, Gil.
I got a natural 20.
All right, for a total of
30.
30. Damn. So you have a plus 10?
Also in that 20. Nice. 21.
You guys see his head like slowly moving, and you guys both like hunker down, and it's just like you have disappeared just as his eyes like graze past where you guys were at. And he scans a couple more times. The crowd like stares at him unmoving, like everybody's just kind of like, what is this guy gonna do? And then he kind of just tosses his hand in the air, says goodbye, and he starts just kind of like jogging away and around to the right in the opposite direction.
Same hill. That is a
This was
weird
the
way to-
Inquisitor dude?
Why is he doing that?
So yeah,
Did he go in the opposite direction?
opposite direction
Of us or them?
of them. Yes.
Which is
They
It would
went
be-
left, right?
They went left, so he would be basically heading back almost towards the front gate.
Okay, gotcha.
And the bar was behind us?
Yes.
Okay.
Who has Biscuit?
Biscuit's still in the ocean.
Yeah, we haven't grabbed him
acquired
yet.
the biscuit yet. Honestly, I don't know how you know about that. Are you one of them?
I said,
I know.
where's Biscuit? Not,
I don't know.
where's Biscuit?
Yes. Yep.
So what would you guys like to do?
You saw that, right? You saw the smacking of the back and whatnot?
It seemed inappropriate and unnecessary.
I think he put something on Can.
Or did he take something from?
Oh, maybe he's got one of her beads.
Or some sort of essence?
What?
These guys like to use things to track people.
Okay. You talked to them, right? Or no?
No.
Do you know who they are?
I believe they're with the Inquisition.
Right. I've seen them before.
They're bad news.
Were you not with Fee?
I was.
Okay, let's meet up with them.
Okay.
All right, we will split to Fee and Can. You guys have dusted off around the corner, and what are you guys feeling in this moment? Do you feel like you need to hide somewhere? You need to keep running? What would you like to do?
I want to get a little farther away.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, you keep heading down a ways. Both of you give me athletics checks real quick.
Athletics.
Athletics.
That'd be 12.
18.
Okay, yeah, you guys are doing fine. You're not like winded or anything. You're just like emergency running. You pass a bunch of shops. You pass some nicer buildings, and when you start to kind of wind down based on a 12 and an 18. We'll meet in the middle there. You guys find yourself in a little bit, like you've been running for, a couple minutes. You guys find yourselves in a more well-to-do area. This is not like the kind of like gross, grimy area of Skullport. There's a lot of like better constructed buildings. They're still of the same stone, but the stone isn't as cracked. Though, because the building structures are nicer, the roofs aren't as colorful. They're all like the same kind of like wooden brown hue. And you see about 3 buildings down on your right-hand side, a massive building made completely out of marble, which is like immensely different than the rest of the buildings here, with huge spiraling pillars in the front and a gigantic copper sign above this wide doorway that says Elder Vault.
Oh, Elder Vault.
Give me intelligence checks.
Okay.
Just general intelligence checks.
Is Elder Vault a branch operation?
Oh, God. 3.
15.
15. Fee, that doesn't really ring a bell to you. You're pretty rural. You're a rural juror. But Can, you have encountered people from the Elder Vault before, different traveling, essentially bankers. The Elder Vault is some kind of bank with you got 18?
She did good. I think so.
15.
15? Oh, 15. Okay, yeah, you're not sure where Elder Vault exactly is located, but you know that, like, they must be fairly popular because they've been around places. They've definitely come to your island before. They always seem to have a lot of money. They utilize the tipping system, which is not something that's very common in Luta. And, yeah, they seem like okay sorts.
And what are they exactly?
You're not, they have something to do with money, but you're not 100% sure with the 15.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do in this area? Do you guys want to hang out?
I don't want to go to the bank.
Holy fuck, thank you for coming in clutch with the grandma stuff.
That guy is very clingy.
He really is, and I can't believe I'm not dead right now. So,
Wait, I know what they do. I give Phil a look like,
wait, what?
I know what the Inquisition does.
Oh, right.
Can
okay.
doesn't know you're a warlock, but does Fee know that Can knows about the Inquisition anyway?
I don't
think
so.
they've discussed
That's
it.
true. So that I'm gonna talk quiet just in case. So that was the Inquisition,
Yeah.
and they pretty much they kill warlocks, right? They straight up kill them.
They do something with them. They go after them.
So they go after warlocks, and
Yeah.
I think I'm probably a warlock. So
No.
yeah, but Nez ran, and he ran out the window, and
So,
which seemed kind of extreme, But we can talk about that later. But I didn't, and I was trying to cover with like some charm or whatever, fuck. Yeah, he really did stick around.
Yeah, he's gross, and if he doesn't know you're a warlock, I think he wants to date you.
I was getting those vibes too, and I'm scared.
But you're like already with the prince, aren't you?
I mean, I don't know where the fuck the prince went. I don't think I really should date anyone, honestly, but
I know, I can't keep up with it.
I feel like Can is the only one keeping up with the romantic entanglements. That's awesome. You're with the prince, aren't you?
You got a journal with like strings connecting each other.
Today, Prince. Today, Inquisition?
well, you can rest assured I'm not dating the Inquisition, and I don't want to date the Inquisition guy.
That's a good call, because I did not get good vibes from him.
Yeah, definitely not. He definitely just seemed very like.
And every time they would come to Luta, they were dicks.
They are dicks.
They're not nice.
They're not terrible people.
So, what's the plan from here?
Yeah, what do we do?
Because there is not actually a grandmother in trouble over here.
Yeah, where the fuck was Loom? Why wasn't Loom at the fucking spoon place.
Well, didn't he have to go do something, like
Yeah, but
find
he
his
said
friend?
But he said he'd meet us there. We were there quite a while.
Well, maybe he was a little busy. That's weird.
That
I
is
didn't know
weird.
that they have a branch here. Elder Vault.
Elderville?
Yeah, that big building.
I don't think I know about Elderville. What's Elderville?
I don't know, but they do something with money. I don't know if they're like a bank or something.
Well, fuck. Do we try to find Gil and Nez? I
don't want to go back right
I
now.
know. Do we want to go in the bank? Is it like safe there?
There, and just to be clear, that is the most notable thing. But there are a lot of businesses around here. But it seems like a lot of like hoity-toity, like upper crust style businesses.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna trust me in these places.
Trust you?
Yeah, look at me.
Why wouldn't someone trust you, Can?
Because I look ridiculous.
Can, you look well established with all these things on you? Are you kidding me?
Wait, did you still not pass out the items
No,
yet?
no, she didn't. No.
Well, I think we should get off the street just in case somebody
Probably.
comes by and sees us.
Maybe we should try to find an old lady just to act as grandma.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't want to bring someone else into this lie.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Are you still carrying the gourd too?
Yes.
Hey, what's a gourd for?
It's a house for Biscuit if Biscuit decides to come with us.
Is Biscuit the fish?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it's up to Biscuit.
All right. We'll add that to our list of to-do things, and I guess we'll go to the bank. Maybe it's safe. You think?
Yeah, let's just get off the street for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
As we walk in, I start telling Fee about the green sludge that people are dumping.
Gotcha. Okay. Back to Nez and Gil. All right, so you guys are gonna head around to the left.
Yeah.
Okay. What's you guys' move? What's your plan?
I think we're gonna look for and try and catch up with Fee and Can.
Okay. Give me perception checks.
Never.
Okay.
I'm curious about where that guy went. Ooh, that's a bad roll.
Is that Gil's first bad roll?
No.
I feel like you always roll so good.
Nope. 11.
13.
Yeah, you guys aren't seeing any sign of those two right now. They did look like they were in a hurry, though. It's easy to believe that they were.
Holy shit, they hoofed it.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Do you want to go check out that other guy that went the other way?
I would prefer as much distance from them as possible, if that's okay with you.
All right. What are you afraid of?
The Inquisition.
Were you like a former Inquisition member that left under bad pretenses and they were all mad that you left?
That might actually be preferable to the truth.
Well, I was going to say I relate to you, but I don't, I guess.
Are you?
No,
Former member of the
just a
Inquisition?
similar backstory situation. I was vaguely relating, but no, I'm not involved with them.
I think once we find Can and Fee, I think I need to talk to you guys.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. You can be whatever you want to be, homie. Somebody's got to wait for Loom, though. I mean, he's supposed to go to the tavern, and
Let's find Can and Fee and maybe circle back to the tavern.
all right. Well, I mean, I didn't see shit over here, so
Okay.
You guys gonna keep heading in that direction?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, each of you guys.
that'll be much better. Not
Okay. So what were those investigation checks?
9.
22.
22. Okay. So Gil, maybe you're still
I'm telling
thinking
you,
about.
man, they're not down there. They fucking bamboozled their way out of here.
And Nez, you see three individuals walking towards you guys wearing matching armor. This armor, however, is like kind of maroonish, almost has like a motley to it. And they all three, well, two of them appear to be tiefling, and one appears to be very, very short. And as they get closer, you realize it's some sort of kobold. All three are wearing armor, and they're looking directly at you guys, but walking slowly. They don't appear to be
Like at us or just in our direction, like
they're
oncoming traffic.
All three of their pairs of eyes are like directly looking at you guys, and they seem to be walking right towards you. They don't appear to be aggressive as far as you can tell at the moment.
Calm down, Nez. I sense that you're nervous. Don't freak out.
If this is the law, I'll let you do the talking.
The law.
And that's when Gil realizes that there's three individuals walking towards you.
I still got this. If not, then be ready.
Okay.
It's fine. I got this.
These three individuals.
And I'm still in my
Yep.
my costume for now for a little bit, and I just take up a confident pose as I nod toward them.
Does their armor have any like insignias or anything on it?
Yeah, so all of their they all have like the same like shoulder pad thing. It looks like it's almost like a demon shape of some kind, but as they get closer you realize it's a skull.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Okay.
It's not a demon. It's a skull. It's
Well, I mean,
fine.
that makes sense because Skullport.
Yeah.
Are they pauldrons or
Yeah,
is this metal armor?
it's like most of
That
their
was a dumb way to phrase
They
that.
can be both.
Yeah.
Right. That was a dumb question.
No,
I meant
the-
like, is it leather armor or metal armor? Are they? metal
It's
pauldrons?
leather armor, but
Okay.
the pauldrons are metal.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like kind of a combination.
Sure.
And they
They like have a town guard look.
yes.
Yeah.
Like they're not.
It's a
They're
uniform.
not geared for intense combat.
No,
but-
and in fact, with your perception, you notice that all three of them have empty sheaths on their hips with they're sword sheaths, but they don't have an actual sword in them.
Are they just flippity flappity in the wind, or do they look like they have heft in them?
No, they're just they're definitely empty sheaths from what you can tell with that perception check. You might want to. You'll have to get on it.
No,
closer.
I mean you had us roll investigation, not perception.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Well,
You should be. I'm offended.
my
I mean,
bad.
were we investigating them or were we just looking
Like
over the
looking
area?
around. I was imagining it initially as like very intense looking around because you're looking for your friends.
Sure.
So yeah, we'll just
I
hand wave.
I still love you.
But yeah, they approach and they stop in front of you, and so what you see is let me pull this up. You see one tiefling who definitely male presenting. He's got like a bald pate with hair tied back high and a high top knot and long in the back. His skin, you can tell he's a tiefling. He's got the horns and stuff like that. His skin is like an aquamarine color, and he's got hooves. And his facial hair is also kind of like an aquamarine color. He's got very pale eyes. The other tiefling that approaches with him is female in her presentation, has sloping dark like purpley horns that kind of hoop down almost like earrings from the top of her head. She's got a large purple and white horn sticking out of the top forward part of her head. Her skin is very pale. She's got white hair pulled back in a tight bun, and they've all got tails. And then the kobold is of like a silver and gold color, very short, probably just a little bit taller than Can, like maybe like 3.5 feet tall. But all of them kind of approach in a very like, they're not aggressive as far as you can tell. They look like they're just approaching you casually, and the tiefling in the front kind of looks you guys over, and then he looks at you specifically, Gil, then looks at your spear and looks back. So, welcome to Skullport. I am Guard Ward, and these are my companions here. We are Skullport guards, and we were just approaching because it appears you are openly bearing weapons.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not allowed? Is there a sign that explains that we do not carry weapons?
Yes, there's a big sign at the gate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only can see out of this eye, so I might have missed it.
That is all right. Yes, this spear will have to be either in a sheath or someplace at the front gate, at the guardhouse there.
Do you sell sheaths nearby?
I'm sure, yes, we can find you a sheath if you require one.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. We'll wait right here.
That's very accommodating.
Well, if you want to come with, we can take you to the guardhouse and get you a sheath. You're not in any trouble as long as you weren't intentionally trying to brandish your weapons. I imagine this has been a misunderstanding.
Totally a misunderstanding.
The edict inside the town, the Skullport, is that no naked weapons are allowed to be... Why does the audience, why does everybody around me always laugh when I say naked weapons?
Naked.
There's like people like by like naked. Yes, as long as there's no ill intent, I will imagine, and I'm willing to assume that it was a mistake.
Gil's already stabbed him in the eye.
You are perhaps travelers, it seems, from outside this area.
Right, I normally use this as a walking stick. I got the bum knee, but I mean, I suppose I can suffer while I'm in town.
It is very much appreciated. We don't even bear weapons unless there's a conflict to sort. And he points to his like empty sheath at his side.
So if there's a conflict to sort, would you have to like run to go get one, or?
No, we summon our weapons.
Ooh, cool. How do you do that?
He like lifts up his hand. You can see there's a ring on his like ring finger on his right hand. We all have them. If necessary, we can summon our weapons.
Nez might notice, but I like super eyeball the ring. Like, neat. Okay.
That is very interesting.
It's fairly common here on the outskirts of the Echo Province.
How far away is this guard tower? Because we're waiting for our friend.
Oh, it's right over there. And he points to the entrance where you guys arrived from.
Oh, sick, dude. Let's go. It's totally fine.
All right.
Oh, sick, nasty.
Yes. What are your names? He like asks as you guys walk.
My name is Darcy. I am speaking on behalf of the Petite Sweet Fleet Elite. We are in town for the weekend, and this is my assistant.
I'm Kaz.
Go ahead and give me deception checks. Yours is a regular, I believe. Is yours with advantage? Gil.
Why would it be?
I don't know. Never mind, just regular.
If they're rolling insight on me, then they roll with disadvantage.
That's what it is. Okay, gotcha.
I got 21.
19, baby.
Fucking A, we're fucking liars.
My influence.
You're a liar.
He seems to like give you like just a little bit of a weird look, Nez, but nothing that indicates that maybe he's thinking you're lying. He's just like Kaz. He's like, as I mentioned, I am Ward. This right here is fucking. This is Brazen. He indicates the other tiefling, and then he indicates the kobold. He's like, and this is Beska. We are some of the guards here. And Beska like looks up at you guys. Hello.
Your name is Beska.
Yep.
I had a friend that had a very similar name to that. I actually have never seen one of your kind talk to me and not attack me outright.
Oh, well, sorry about them. It's not something that we like to do around here. I like to de-escalate as opposed to escalate.
Don't you guys have like a skin condition or some shit with the daylight and stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She like looks like back and forth from everybody and like looks up at the sun and looks down.
Sorry, no offense. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
No, well, you're not, but it's not an issue for me.
All right.
I know if I spend too much time in the sun, my scales get kind of flaky.
Yes, I've heard that happens.
It's true. He made our traveling cart very nasty.
They lead you to the guard tower, and it's very, very like that's a very casual term because it's like a ladder up against the side of the wall, and then there's like almost like a little tree house up there, and Ward kind of clambers up, clip, 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 opens the door, and you just hear him like fishing around in there.
Is there a way while we were talking and going there that I could tell who was like the least attentive? Or
Yeah, insight. Yeah.
Cool.
Don't steal from Beska. He's so sweet.
She.
22.
She?
Mm-hmm.
She's so sweet.
22?
Is she the aquamarine?
Why are you talking so far away?
I'm sorry. Is she the one who's aquamarine? Who's aquamarine?
No,
that's Ward.
Ward.
Okay.
Beska is a kobold, like has like silver and gold skin.
Baldy McHornhead.
And in fact, let me real fast share these.
Yeah.
Oh, they're slightly important, at least.
I'm just going to try to like always have NPCs on hand so you guys know what they look like.
Damn, how
I
long?
like it.
Yeah, that's a lot of
It's
work.
good.
Well, I have a lot of time to do stuff like this and when I can't sleep.
So always.
Very
Aw,
cool.
that's cute.
Yeah, love.
This is some of your best work, dude.
Thanks.
Wow, yeah.
They don't look goofy with like crazy colors.
Oh my god.
Cool.
So the kobold is
The lizard looking one.
okay, right? Their name though?
Beska.
Beska.
And they're short.
Yeah.
my
They'd be
God.
shorter.
Just a little bit taller than Cam.
Fucking love Beska. Can we be best friends with Beska? Please say they're not bad.
Is Brazen the female? tiefling?
Correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Brazen rules.
As he's like up there, Brazen's just kind of like looking around and like just kind of giving like a casual sweep of the place.
So, where are you all from?
Oh, we don't really have a home. Our home is the sea.
And is it petite, sweet, fleet, elite? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you never heard of them?
No, I've heard of them.
They're usually halflings, but they let us in because of our prowess. I'm an expert navigator, you see.
I see, yes. I've spent some time in the sea. I think most people here have. But it's good to see, people doing the right thing as opposed to moving about.
Yes, there's
piracy.
not a bad bone in our bodies. We hate the pirates here.
So what brings you to our wonderful port?
Piracy. We were just stopping. We were sailing around, and this was the closest port for us.
So you came in through the port.
Yes.
Which ship was yours?
What was the name of that ship that the person that I knew?
You
The
don't.
B word?
You couldn't remember the name of the ship or the name of the person, but you knew
Just
the
a V
colors.
name?
Yeah, you could describe the ship if you don't remember the name.
It had yellow sails?
Black and white sails with a silver something. Silver
it
symbol.
Was it a skull?
No.
We were on the Storm Cloud. Black and white sails.
Oh, okay, yes.
But we don't take our regular ships out. We were hitching a ride with Vera.
Go ahead and roll deception. I'll let you add +2 to it because it seems very plausible.
18?
Okay, she just continues conversation like normally.
Wonderful. Well, make sure while you're staying here that you, don't accidentally unbind your weapons or show them with.
And she looks up at the little guardhouse.
Naked force.
And she kind of smirks a little bit.
Totally. So do you guys have like rules against hanging out with visitors in town? Like when are you off work or whatever?
She looks you up and down.
I get off usually.
My stomach's bulging slowly as the spell's wearing off.
Button takes one of her eyes out.
I'm usually off around 5th bell.
We
you-
might be hanging around then.
Well,
Nez's eyes start darting back and forth between them nervously.
if as a group you'd like to come, maybe have a few drinks, some of us guards like to hang out around then.
At the tavern, the cusp place?
Oh, no, not that one. No, at the Gilded Whisper.
Gilded Whisper.
It's a bit further on the other side. It's farther away from the ports, but yes, it's a bit more of a rowdy environment. But
Well, I like that. I like rowdy, especially Kaz. He loves rowdy.
you like rowdy?
He's joking.
He slaps a mean drum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I should like to hear this drum playing.
Okay.
Excellent.
What
Well,
was my insight check, by the way, with the trying to size up the three of them?
Oh shit.
It was 22, I think.
Oh yeah, she was definitely the spaciest one. It didn't seem like till just now she was paying attention. And even now she's still looking around as she's having this conversation with you. So you're not her number one. She's doing the whole side chat thing while she's doing something else, inspecting around.
Okay.
Brazen rules. Brazen Bran.
And at that moment, Ward clops down the ladder and presents this like about 2 foot of leather, and it's like in a kind of a sock, essentially, like a leather sock.
Weapon sweaters?
Yeah, a weapon sweater. And
That's good.
Episode title. He presents it to you. All right, here you go. Just make sure that keep that on. We don't want anybody getting scared. A couple of people have mentioned, a group walking around carrying weapons. So,
Oh, well, you guys got that under control.
well, yes, you've been nothing but polite this entire time. It's obviously a misunderstanding.
All
I
right.
just didn't know.
Well, thank you very much. Cass, say thank you.
Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you all.
I'm
Yes,
going to start
you'll see us
shaking their
around.
hands.
Okay. Whose hand are you shaking first?
I'll shake Ward's first.
Okay.
Then I will find the kobold's hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shake their hand.
Okay.
And then with Brazen, I'm going to hold her hand and then, kiss it. But then I'm going to try and take her ring off.
Okay. Give me sleight of hand.
Are
They
you
could
doing
be
it
such fun
like
friends.
Little John style, where you're like sucking it right off her finger?
No? Oh, that'd be funny,
I
though.
always wanted to do that after I saw Robin Hood. I was like,
Sucks
is
the
that
jewels
possible?
right off the rings.
Oh, no. Wait, do I have inspiration?
You guys both had... No, wait. Who
Is that when we all got it?
got it last time?
Oh,
Got what?
Mika. Me. I have a D10 of inspiration.
Oh, was it just you? Okay. I got 12.
Ooh.
Can I attempt to help him out by distracting?
Yes. What do you do to distract?
This town is so wonderful, and I try to motion with my arms, and I accidentally bump into Brazen.
Okay. You won't even need a roll for that.
Sweet.
Okay.
19.
19.
Oh, sorry.
Cass, damn it.
I get so clumsy.
If you attempt to slip the ring off, you think you can do it unnoticed.
I definitely do it.
All right, you slip the ring off of her finger.
So 5th bell, right?
Fifth bell, yes.
All right, well, we'll see you guys then.
The Gilded Whisper.
Yes, correct.
Excellent.
And now we're going to switch back to Canon Fee.
Fuck.
Canon Fee, you enter the Elder Vault. As you enter through the open, wide open doorway, which is probably 5 to 6 people could walk abreast through this thing. It's pretty wide. You walk up these marble stairs and into this just beautiful antechamber here. Polished marble everywhere you look. Heavy drapery hanging from the near the walls, these just nice lustrous curtains. It's got there's probably a couple dozen people in here moving around. It's very busy inside, and you can see there's a beautiful mahogany counter that kind of separates the front section from, there's a staircase in the back that leads up more marble stairs up to a large golden door at the top of the stairs, and people are kind of going in and out of it. Everybody who's going in and out of it are wearing the same robes. They're all wearing brown robes with silver trim, and anyone sitting behind the counter is also wearing a brown robe with silver trim, and they all seem to be interacting with the people going to and fro. And in fact, when you enter a human, which is not very common, a human man turns to look at you two as you enter, looks you up and down, and just smiles very politely.
Yes, how can I help you two today?
Well, I was interested in what kind of business you do.
Me personally.
Well, wait, is he wearing a robe?
I was really hoping he was wearing a big hot dog costume.
Would you like to try my wiener?
Beef.
I mean, here, because maybe you have seen me if you have attended one of your business trips to the island of Luta.
I have not been to the island of Luta. I apologize. Should I have been to Luta? Should I know who you two are?
Oh, you would definitely know who this person is. I mean, Kin is amazing, just renowned in her town. And
I don't know if I know that name.
Nope.
Give me a deception check.
Why? Oh,
Because you guys are lying.
Why? I wasn't trying to lie. I was just trying to.
Well, okay. In that case, give me persuasion.
I'm not even persuading anything.
Well, you're trying to make an impression. What are you trying to do?
Chat.
I was trying to make an impression.
Give me persuasion.
Okay. Also, to boost Can's ego, she thinks she looks ridiculous with her
So
stuff
that's your
on.
mission, is to
yes.
boost Scan's confidence.
13.
All right. He just kind of like looks a little bit confused. I am but merely a greeter and director. I just send people to where the appropriate spot. What can I help you with?
Well, we don't know what you can help us with. We just got here.
Well, what was your purpose for entering the Elder Vault?
Well, I was curious because you have some nice stone and some nice wood.
Oh, are you perhaps seeking some sort of architectural building
Yes.
venture?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I can point you in the appropriate direction. Our chief architect is actually here today.
Cool.
Really?
So is this like a bank?
Yes, it is something of a bank of sorts. It's the largest in the world. Have you not heard of the Elder Vault?
She's a very important person, and she is, dealing with her business often, so...
Well, I will endeavor to remember the name Can from Luton.
Absolutely. You should.
Excellent. Would you like to see the architect?
Actually, I think you misunderstood.
Oh, I am so sorry. What did I misunderstand?
The pronunciation.
Oh, what is it?
Lan.
Lan. Is it... Did I say the name? Luta, is that correct?
That's correct.
Lan from Luta. I will endeavor
Lan.
to remember that. All right.
The pronunciation's a little difficult.
I will get it. I promise. I will not make this mistake again if I see you. Now, would you like me to check on the state of the architect's schedule?
Sure.
Okay, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And he heads off.
See, Can, he thought you were important.
I don't think we should be giving our names out.
Probably. Good move with the land. I need to get better at that. I always forget about fake names.
I go up to the counter and start
You
petting it.
like off to the side. Yeah.
Not like petting it like it's alive, but like running my
Touching it,
hands over it, checking it out.
Yeah, it's very, very high quality. There's nothing like this in Luta.
This is some real good tree.
Yeah, the wood grain is almost invisible.
I sniff it.
Smells like lacquer.
Do you think the tree cried?
What?
I did not understand what you said.
Do you think the tree cried?
When it was cut down and put here. I mean, it looks really cool. It just...
I don't think the trees cry that
I guess
way.
they could trim branches and then just like...
I mean, well, you can
I guess some
use a
trees-
tree
That's true.
for stuff.
You can. I guess they don't all talk, right? Do they all talk?
Well, I think when they're alive, but I can't talk to this one right now. Because now it's a counter.
And it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's fine.
I mean, farmers talk to their cows before eating them,
After a moment, the human returns.
The architect can see you in roughly 15 minutes if you'll just wait right over here.
And he indicates like there's a doorway, and you can see through the little like portal window in it that there's like a line of comfortable looking benches inside this like essentially a waiting room.
Any refreshments?
Do you ask him that?
Sure.
What do you got in there as far as refreshment?
Oh, I can get you... Would you like wine or...
Wow. Yeah.
excellent. Well, have a seat.
Do you
I
have
will bring over some wine.
have any fruits or things to pair with the wine?
Normally, we do not, but I can try to procure some.
Because whenever I'm doing architecting business, I like to have a little fruit with my wine.
I will find you some fruit, Lan. And for you, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lee.
Lee. Lan and Lee.
Yeah.
Wow, you two are just you were meant to be business partners. It's
We
like
sure are.
Cousins.
your cousins too,
Yeah.
getting into business with family. I've heard that's actually quite a precarious situation to balance over.
We've had so many fights.
But we're best friends, so it works out really well.
We got really close when we were caring for our grandma.
He's just like nodding. Excellent. Well, that is excellent. Would you like anything to drink, Lee?
You know, maybe I'll take a wine too.
Oh, excellent. I did forget to ask, what style of wine would you like? The burgundy or would you like the blue?
Blue.
I'll also go with my cousin's choice.
Excellent. 2 blue. Excellent. And he heads off.
What is blue made of?
I have no idea. Do I know?
Give me intelligence.
Landlilu lay low.
Oh, that's a low number. 9.
No idea.
I mean, blue is usually sweet, right? I feel like half of the things that I've made are pretty sweet if they're blue.
14.
14. A blue wine, you've probably heard that term maybe once or twice, but you've never seen it.
That sounds good as hell, actually.
I'd love blue wine, I think.
Yum, yum.
Blueberries would make sense.
That would.
What else is blue?
The sky.
I don't.
It's made out of sky.
Sky?
Fermented sky.
Blue raspberries.
Are you guys going to sit in the waiting room?
Sure.
Okay, you guys head in the waiting room, and there is a tiefling sitting in there, like reading a book, just kind of like he's just chilling there. He looks like maybe he's in like his 20s ish, but he's dressed very, very nicely.
Wow. All of these business guys just sitting in here waiting on our business, right?
Are you saying that to him?
Yeah.
He like looks up. I'm sorry.
Business.
Business. Yes, I am here for business. Are you here for business?
I'm an architect.
You're an architect. I am an architect. And he closes the book, and as he sets it on his lap, you can see like you can't read what it says, but you can see that there is specifically like a blueprint design on the top. Where did you study?
Where didn't she study, man?
I'm sorry, are you also an architect?
I'm a co-architect. I'm kind of like her assistant, sort of.
I see.
We've got a good relationship here, business-wise. So
Co-architect. This is wonderful. I didn't think I'd run into another architect here except for the head architect here at the Elder Vault.
It's wild.
Wow, this is a wonderful day.
So, like, where did you study?
Oh, me? I did a little bit of dabbling here or there, but mostly I was in Dragonwater studying at the College of Arch and Design.
Yeah. I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, I can imagine you would. It's quite marvelous. Did you take any classes while you were there? Sit in on any lectures?
I didn't really sit in on any lectures. They accepted me, but I said, no, I'm going to take this time to travel and study elsewhere. Thank you.
Give me a deception roll.
13.
13?
I can help.
How are you going to help?
Yeah.
yeah. So she just said, I'm trying to remember, the little thing distracted
Studying
me.
abroad.
Like I said, she has been literally everywhere, man. But she just didn't have time to go there. She's such a busy person.
Okay, you can roll with advantage.
17.
All right. Instead of quirking a brow at you, he just nods along. And did you study, or was it some sort of apprenticeship?
So closer to an apprenticeship situation. I'm learning so much from her. She truly is just like a diamond, like just in this rough of the world. She's just this amazing architect, like you've never known.
Well, what have I seen any structures that you have designed?
Probably.
Such as?
Have you ever been to Luta?
Loot? No, I have not.
Oh, you're missing out.
What? Tell me all about it.
Well, there are all kinds of huts and all kinds of little buildings. But we made them, like, my size.
He looks like...
And they said it couldn't be done.
I see.
Well... And he picks up his book and he looks at it. And then he opens it back up and he takes a piece of paper out. And he, looks very nervous. And then he hands it to you. And he's like, I was here to ask if I could become a junior architect underneath the head architect here, but it sounds like if you do me the greatest service, it would be much better if I could work under you. I'm sorry, I don't even know your name.
Well, my name is Lan, and I am so sorry, but I am not taking on any more apprentices.
I understand.
Right now.
Just one at a
very
time.
Stupid of me to even suggest
No,
that.
it's not
give
stupid
it-
at all.
He
give it
stuffs
some
his
time.
paper back into his book. Not even going to get a job here, probably.
Oh, do you have an appointment?
Yes.
When is it?
In about a half hour.
Oh, I'm going in first. Do you want me to give him a good word?
His face just drops as if it's he cannot believe what he's hearing. You would do that?
Yeah, us architects gotta look out for each other. That's what they taught me at school.
Well, to be fair, I'm newly graduated, so I haven't had my actual first architectural assignment yet. But yeah, if you did that, I would be so very grateful.
What's your name?
My name is Vesta.
Vesta. Do we know that?
Vesta. With ER on the end.
Well, Vesto will get them invested in you.
Thank you. It's Vesta, though.
Vester. Okay. I'm glad we made that clear. Okay,
Yes.
Vester.
Vester.
Yes, Vesta.
It does sound like you're saying Vesta, though.
It may be the accent.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dragonwater.
That makes sense with the school situation.
It was quite close, though. I
That's
did have
always
I
nice.
did have my pick of a couple of places, but I was not able to turn down the college there. That is just. I would love
It's
for
a
you
good one.
to give me, if you would do me the favor of giving me a good word, that would be excellent. And then maybe someday, perhaps I could work at your firm once you are no longer training this obviously capable individual here.
Thank you.
Well, maybe. I mean, I might be retiring soon.
Oh, well, I hope to at least one day attend a lecture. I will get ready. I will not make your words, irrelevant. I need time to prepare. And he stands up, grabs the book, and he walks out. And you can see him walk right out the front door. And then it looks like he's just standing on the stairs, just like nodding to himself and talking to himself.
Well, that's cool. We're architects now.
Yeah. Do you know anything about architecture?
No.
I've read a lot of books, but none of them are architecture. So what are we doing right now? What are we gonna?
Well, I was just gonna kill some time, but then the lies got away from me.
I know it's enticing.
At that moment, the door opens up, and it's the human from before. Lan, Lee, the head architect will see you now.
Thank you.
And back to Nez and Gil. The guards have left, and you have a fancy new ring on your finger or wherever you keep it.
I'm not going to
Gil.
put it on my finger for now. I'm going to turn to Nez and be like, And I'm going to show him the ring.
That is fascinating. I wonder how it works. It must be magical, right?
I figured you'd figure that shit out after the fact. I just wanted to, I'm very curious to what it summons, or if you can use your brain to be like, ooh, I want the fucking crossbow or something.
Or if there's a specific weapon attuned to each ring.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, she'll eventually notice it's gone, but my spell's wearing off, so she'll be looking for a completely different dude.
Should we, as you say, shag ass?
I believe so, but I still don't know where they went, so I don't know what to do.
Well, they must have went this way.
And I point down the road.
All right, let's drag ass that way. And then I do sheathe the spear in there.
Excellent. And then, yeah, at within that short amount of time, everything crumbles and you're back to being Gil.
I don't like that it was like letting out a good fart.
Well, you expand. It feels weird. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to be as intimidating.
This is with the gastronomy.
Right.
So what do you guys, what's your plan?
Go down that road, baby.
Okay, yeah, you guys keep walking down the way. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm going to try and look for their tracks or something. Any evidence?
Excellent.
Because they were running and scooting up dust and shit, so.
Yeah, go ahead and give me survival.
Dust scooting
18.
And this is not favored terrain for you, correct?
No.
Okay.
Port towns? No.
Well, urban environments.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So yeah, you're 18. Yeah, you are just like looking along the ground. You guys are moving along.
Would the magical items that Can is wearing leave any sort of like magic
residue?
Yeah, or
You
whatever.
you can give me an Arcana check.
Sick. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you. Please, for the love of fuck. That was a natural one.
You know that some magical artifacts do, but you have no clue whether or not these ones would, because Madrigal is the one who designed them, so he could have made them, you wouldn't know what to look for with these specific ones.
Cool. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, with your 18 survival, yeah, you're looking around and you guys kind of move along. You're not really seeing tracks on the cobblestone path or anything like that. Okay, so you're looking around, Gil, and you're examining the ground. You're examining everywhere around, and there's a missing cobblestone near this big building, and you can see what appears to be like the grooves of the underside of a sandal. That's all you see, but you're fairly certain that it's small enough to be Can's sandal footprint. And it looks like it's heading right in the direction of this building that is called the Elder Vault. Both of you guys can give me intelligence checks.
Never.
Only Gil can give me an intelligence check.
Well, we are out of luck.
You guys are bad at finding it.
A 7.
Oh,
Sick nasty. That's a fucking rad 13.
okay.
Yeah, you guys have heard the term Elder Vault before.
We've heard it since the podcast started, right? Like, we heard it during this season.
Yeah, you specifically heard it from the shopkeeper, Cassius. But I was going to say, you're from Starrystrom. It would be weird if you didn't know what the Elder Vault was.
Okay, so why'd you make us fucking roll for it?
Well, he's from like a backwater area that probably...
You're a hillbilly.
Hillbilly.
What do you know about business?
If y'all put a cowboy hat on a bee, would it say bee hall?
So yeah, you with that, you know what Elder Vault is. You have no idea why they would be here, I'll say, with that intelligence check.
Look, it's an Elder Vault.
Does it mean... Okay.
I think a lot of businesses go there to do businessy shit. I don't know why. Ooh, maybe Fee's getting a business license for town or something.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, sure woulda.
But why would she run to do that? I don't know. I think they're in here. I saw a little Can footprint maybe. Everyone else has hooves, so I don't think it was them.
Those are my hooves. Okay, yeah. Let's look around in there and see if we can find them.
All right.
All right, so you guys enter the Elder Vault, and you see it's beautiful, polished marble everywhere, mahogany counter in the back, a lot of individuals wearing brown robes with silver trim, and in fact, as you enter, a shorter tiefling kind of saunters up to both of you and just like looks back and forth. Hello. Business or pleasure? Just a joke. It's probably business, right? Nobody comes here for pleasure.
Nobody comes for pleasure.
Yes. So, what can I help you with? Where can I direct you?
We're looking for an elf lady and a halfling.
Oh, well, I think I saw them. They went upstairs to, I think, meet with the architect, the head architect. Are you here for that meeting as well?
Yes, we are totally here for that meeting. Sorry we are late. We will be on our way. Thank you, sir.
Do you need me to direct you?
I mean, it's upstairs.
Yes, have you been here before?
First door on the
You
right.
said upstairs just a second
Did
ago.
I say upstairs? Well, do you know the exact location? It's part of my job. I can lead you right there.
I mean, if you absolutely want to.
It's my
Is
job.
it way hard to find?
It might be.
Please, after you. And I do a deep bow and wave my arm towards the stairs.
There's no need for all that pomp. I'm just doing my job here. Okay, well, right this way. And he begins to lead you guys back behind the counters and up the stairs. Fee and Can, the door closes as you guys enter the head architect's office. There's a chair facing a window, and the back is to you. And as you enter, you just hear like a, Who are you? Lee and Lan Architects? Are you here for a job interview? And the chair swivels around, and there's this large tiefling sitting there. He's got kind of a grayish tan complexion and like a weird vibrantly, like it's both a tawny colored hair and then kind of turns a little bit into like bluish colors. Same with his horns. They're large. They're almost like deer antlers if it was also combined with like a mountain goat's horns, and they're also got like a tinge of blue to them. He's got like a pretty hefty, stomach. And what's weird is while everybody else here is wearing like brown robes with silver trim, he's wearing like a dirty mud covered shirt, and just like the room itself kind of smells like fish. He looks like he climbed out of the ocean through the mud on the dock. He just looks like he's been working all day long in some manual labor job. Does not look like a head architect of any stretch, but he like leans forward and kind of laces his fingers together and examines both of you.
Well, we're not here for a job interview.
Well,
We're
then
here
what
to
are you
talk-
here for?
Well, we're here to talk business, but I have to say that I did meet a very nice young man downstairs. And his name
Congratulations.
congratulations to you, because I think you found your junior architect, Vester.
He like looks at both of you. Are you here on his behalf?
Nope.
Why are you here?
Well, we're here to talk about architecting ideas.
We know that, you're great with architecture, and we just wanted to pick your brain a little bit,
Well, we're also here to help you.
Give me deception. One of you guys can roll deception, and the other will be granting advantage. So whoever has a higher deception.
Go ahead.
Okay. 23.
I see. And what are your qualifications for giving me this unsolicited advice without the proper method of acquiring a meeting with me?
Have you not heard of Lan?
I have not.
I mean, she's just the most notoriously amazing architect from Luta.
I have not heard of Lan.
This is crazy.
Well, now I have. But I guess the main thing that I wanted to say, and I know I didn't schedule a meeting in advance, but that's because this is kind of an emergency.
An emergency?
An
What kind of emergency?
Look, man. Your infrastructure around here is bullshit.
What? What are you talking about?
You have stuff just being dumped into the water. Trash everywhere. Alleys that are dark and crappy. You can't even walk through them all the way.
You understand that I am not the architect of this port, correct?
Well, that's fine, but you have some influence, don't you?
Give me persuasion.
Can I help her?
Sure, what do you want to say?
And surely with your architectural skills, you would be able to come up with a better solution that you could build and craft to take whatever that green stuff is and put it somewhere better.
You roll with advantage.
21.
Nice.
He like kind of bristles.
Well, if my credentials are being discounted in this situation, I suppose I can say with a reliable amount of confidence that yes, I could easily fix this town,
He crinkles his nose.
port. It's not as though I want to be here or want to fix it, though I am interested in knowing why it is that you want to fix it, as you, neither of you are from here.
Look, sir, we are cousins.
You're my cousin?
I mean, maybe.
No, she and I are cousins.
What does that mean?
Well,
What does that have anything to do with the rest of this?
It's just an aside fact. You know, we're not from here, so that means we're coming with this perspective that maybe you didn't have because you've been stuck here.
also, I'm from a port city,
And?
and we're doing a much better job than this.
The architecture there is amazing.
What port city?
Well, it's kind of an island. It's kind of like the whole thing. Have you ever heard of Luta? I've already talked to you about that, I think.
You have not, and yes, I have.
Have you been there?
I have.
Recently?
Was it on an Elder Vol business trip?
It was not.
Oh. Did you meet me?
I do not recall meeting you. No, this was many years ago. You don't seem old enough.
I might surprise you.
But
I am an
unless-
adult.
But unless it has changed quite a bit since I visited, I don't recall any amazing architecture.
I mean, obviously, as time goes on, they're not going to stay stuck in the past and keep the same buildings. Their architecture is fantastic.
It's not just about the buildings. What's your name?
My name is Fisher.
That checks out. Well, Fisher, it's not just about the buildings. It's about the whole way that the town is constructed. Where's your foot traffic going?
What do you mean?
Well, architecture goes beyond just the buildings that we live in and work in.
Yes.
You don't just live your life under a roof, man.
Well, unfortunately, that's kind of my job, is living under this roof.
Well, the rest of the world is out and about.
So you're what? Cut to the chase. What do you want from me?
Well, first of all, better sidewalks would be great. But we also need to figure out how to give people more access to throwing stuff away properly.
This sounds like an issue for the port and not the Elder Vault.
Well, I thought about going to them, but they said no, talk to the architect.
They told you to come here.
Yeah.
Deception check.
I'll help with
I'm getting
that
carried
too.
away with this lie.
You took Captain Usebi's words too hard.
I'm going to use that D10.
Okay. And you're going to help
Yes.
by doing what?
Yeah, I'll say, I mean, they were saying that there wasn't any feasible thing that they could craft to do that. So, yeah, they just sent us on over here thinking you should be able to do that.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Do I get to add the...
You can, yeah.
Okay. 17.
Nice. He kind of looks at you curiously.
Well, it is interesting that they sent you here to me.
And then the door swings open and Nezrah and Gil are led inside.
What? Who are you?
Oh, that's just my partners.
There's 4 of you.
Is that the problem?
Have you ever heard of a tutelage?
Who are you, buddy?
This is Fisher, the head architect, and we are having a meeting regarding the town and how there is very little access to properly disposing of things, and maybe there should be some kind of, I don't know, receptacle at the building so people can get rid of their green sludge.
Oh,
So
you're
you've
talking
already-
about the sludge.
Sorry, we started.
the poor
infrastructure with Fisher?
Yes.
I'm gonna lean down to Can.
And why are there alleys that don't have an exit?
Can, I know where at least some of the sludge is coming from.
Where?
Well, we can talk about that later. But, I mean, if that's why you're here, why are you guys ran away?
Oh, yeah, but we didn't actually have a grandma to go save, so...
Sorry, business matters. You understand.
Hey, what is this green sludge you're talking about?
Well, you haven't seen it just floating around in the water, messing stuff up for all the things that live in the water.
I've seen oily residue.
And you didn't think to think, wow, what's that doing there, messing up all this water for the stuff that lives in the water?
I will be honest, I didn't
Do you eat fish?
Yes.
Well, then you're probably eating that green stuff.
I did notice that the fish have been coming out rather oily. You think that is coming from within the city?
Yeah, because I saw some guy dumping his crap in there, and it looked gross. And I got a sample.
Can I see the sample?
My partner has it.
He looks at all three of you.
My partner, Lil, has it.
Lil, which one is Lil?
Lil is our environmentalist.
And you point
when
to
you gesture
Gil.
at me, I'm like,
The water skin, please, Lil.
right. I pull it out. I hand out the water skin.
Okay. He takes it, opens it up.
Oh, that is very accurate. This smells very similar to what has been on the fish. And you know where this is coming from?
I whispered that to Can. I didn't say that loudly.
No, he's making an assessment based on the fact that Can indicated that it was coming from the town.
We collected that right on the outskirts of town from the pier.
I see. But you think you know how to resolve this situation?
I mean, stop dumping shit in the water.
I cannot control that.
Well, you have to make...
Why are we meeting with this guy? You said
Building-
this guy was on the up and up.
Building receptacles for the green stuff.
And also making access to a proper disposal area is important. If people can't go to where they need to dump this, then they're just going to go to the easiest dumping point,
If
which
you're
is
not-
apparently the water.
If you're not the guy that we're supposed to talk to, then who are we supposed to talk to?
Well, I talked to the guy at the port, and he said, come talk to Fisher, the head architect of the Elder Vault. So I came here, and I got a meeting, and then he was like, you have to go talk to the guy at the port. And I was like, well, I did that already. And he said, come here and talk to you, and now here we are just going in circles, and this is why you guys don't get anything done in this town.
Fisher. And I walk to his desk and I hold out my hand to shake his. I'm Len, and I'm in charge of PR for this project. And surely you have somebody contact with the local government that you could work with to get these types of infrastructural changes and updates made so that we can stop this waste.
He kind of sits back in his chair a little bit, and he looks over at you, Lil.
Would you close the door for a moment?
I'm not your door guy. Close your own door, dipshit.
He pushes a button under his desk and it closes.
What about your servant that led us up here? He can close your door.
They're not servants, they work here. But
I'll get it.
You close the door? Mm-hmm. He leans forward.
well, this has been an issue that we've been trying to resolve for some time.
Who?
Me and a few others.
Is that why you're dirty?
He looks down himself.
Oh, I came recently from my fishing boat.
Yeah,
Oh.
Fisher.
Because I got a little grimy when I was collecting that sample.
Yes, I have. I had to ask some qualifying questions to see what your true motives were, but it seems very interesting that you're so passionate about
Water
this.
is a passion.
We got friends out there in that water.
Friends?
Ever met a guy named Biscuit?
No.
Well, he's a big deal
You are
out in the
lost.
ocean.
Is he a tiefling?
No.
Is he a halfling?
No. He's rainbow type.
Okay, be that as it may, I have an interesting, perhaps, proposition for the four of you, if you would be interested.
And that's where we're going to end for the night.
I don't think this is where we're supposed to be.
We have jobs, guys.
This took a
very odd turn.
Yeah. This is a weird episode.
This episode is on drugs.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want to know who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening, and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you would like to see become MVPC. Now, I will give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, vote.
Sorry.
I can't see yours.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
no.
shit. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were holding up. Oh my god.
It's a 3.
Yes,
Oh my
we all
God.
chose
What are
different
you
people.
I thought you had 3 up as well. That's why when you turned and then I looked at hers, saw that. So sorry.
Are you hungry? Should we get some food?
He had
Okay.
Arby's.
That is every single person at the table. I don't know if you guys are scheduling this beforehand, but
We really should.
I mean, I feel like if we're split up in pairs, that's going to happen a lot.
yeah, probably. All right, so every single person voted for somebody else. So we're gonna just start with Nez. Nez, why did you vote for Gil?
Just doing the sneaky sneaks and being a, I don't know. He's kind of
Evil?
He's an agent of chaos for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, agent of chaos, but I didn't intend for this to happen or didn't expect it to happen, but he's kind of like the rugged older brother mentor, like, but gets you into some shit, but also like
the older brothers usually do.
yeah, but like I don't know, he like knows how to navigate shit and stuff, and yeah, really digging that for Nez.
Excellent. Gil, why did you vote for Nez?
He didn't fuck anything up. He helped. Did we just touch feet?
Was I?
It was toes.
We did the dirty stuff with the guards, and he didn't mess it up. He actually helped out. So, yeah, it was
You got
really
a little
cool.
bit of a rebellious streak there, Nez.
Yeah,
He's rubbing off on me.
I'm a bad mentor.
Fee, why'd you vote for Can?
I loved what this turned into and her passion for the environment here and saving the fish and water creatures. I thought, yeah, that was fun.
Excellent. And Can, why'd you vote for Fee?
For all of the help with lying, I went into this and I didn't even know what an architect did. I was just trying to get off the street and out of sight. And now we're starting a movement.
Well, with 1 vote for everyone, that means tonight's MVPCs are Nezrah, Kaziel, Gildebrand, Molani, Ophelia, Midori, and Kanak, Anga.
Yeah.
Each of you take your
Everybody
1d6 and yeah, keep lying, I guess.
All right.
Just a bunch of slightly well-meaning liars.
Lying is what seems to get the votes around here.
Yeah, so, well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. And keep in mind, if you like what you hear, Tomas, tell them what they should do.
Go to Apple Podcasts, go to Spotify, go to Facebook, go anywhere, leave us a 5-star rating and a review. Whatever you say in your review, we will read in the episode.
Excellent. And if they'd like to just shine the turd a little bit brighter, what should they do for us, Billy?
Come up with any other metaphor.
And where can they do that at?
You can give us money to come up with more stuff. If you want to support us a bunch on Patreon, if you go to patreon.com/ discord.gg/D20_syndicate. We have many different tiers to choose from, a lot of different things going on that you can get at different tier levels. I think a patron favorite is early access to the episodes and access to behind the scenes stuff. So check that out. One of my favorites is you can, at the highest tier, you can create an NPC with Seth for our characters to meet, interact with, possibly kill, that sort of thing. Really fun stuff.
Excellent. And Lindsey, if they want to hang out with us, what should they do?
Go to the Discord where it's free and we can talk a lot. You can share some of your favorite memes, pictures of your pets, any cool outfits you've got or cosplays. We've got a thread for that. So,
and how do they find it?
The link is in the episode description.
Thank you.
Yes.
And speaking of threads, where should they get dope-ass threads, Michaela?
At TeePublic.
Little bit more elaboration, please.
That's where we are with our merch for the D20 Syndicate podcast. If you have an old shirt that needs to be retired, stop wearing it and buy a new one. We sell them. TeePublic.
Flawless.
/D20 Syndicate.
Or like D20 Shirtikit.
I don't know if that's accurate, but it is in our bio. I mean, damn it. Forget I said anything.
You did a Lindsey.
You don't get any merch. How about that, listener?
Heavenly Father.
Heavenly farter. I mean,
Please get merch.
Yeah, and we've got some cool designs there, like the Vote for Gil.
That's my favorite.
Vote Gil for Mayor t-shirt. Excellent job on that one. I'm going to get one myself. But that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye.
The Discord is free.
yeah.
God, that fucking country song, I Wish Grandpa's Never Died. It's a real song. Yeah.
I wish Grandpa's never died.
That's
pretty much
literally
it.
the melody.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Tomas, you have a country music career.
I pulled it up on YouTube,
Yeehaw.
and every single one of the comments was like, I wish my grandpa never died.
I had a grandpa.
It's like, congratulations. And then I guess he must have a line.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this is
He must have a line in the song where he's like, I wish country radio still played country music or something like that.
Instead
that was
of this bullshit.
that I'm singing right now.
Wasn't so bad.
Because every other comment that wasn't about grandpas was about, I wish country radio played country music.
God damn it.
In an old prospector voice.
This is old shit whiskers wishing you a happy country radio.
it says
There's
prospector
country in them
voice
there
in
hills.
parentheses.
I'll be your grandpa.
I'll be your uncle grandpa.
I'll be your huckle paw.
Give me your hair.
I need it for my potion brewing.
Don't ask me why I need it.
I just told you. That's why.
Don't complicate this.
We'll play a game called Grandpa Says.
And if never mind, I don't wish Grandpa was back.
I'm just remembering all the crazy shit he would say constantly.
Like, give me your hair.
Grandpa sucked. I wish he had died sooner.
You know how many hours of my life I lost to NASCAR on Sundays after church?
It's just the same.
Right
It's
off.
just cars.
They're just turning left.
Oh boy.
Sorry, NASCAR fans.
There goes our whole fan base of grandpas.
And
They're dying
NASCAR
soon
fans.
anyway.
Fan pause.
Fan pause.
Don't you want a Fampa?
Fanta. The dark horse of sodas.
Why do your glasses not say your name?
I'm what?
What?
Because they don't take them off
I know.
in
You know,
a situation
glasses
where I
say
can
the
mix them up
name,
with someone
the
else.
brand name. It just would be better. If it
Well,
said
Tomas
their
didn't
name.
manufacture them.
I bet you can personalize some frames.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that's stupid. And I don't want my name on my
Doxing yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah,
Yeah, everyone would
some
be like,
hot-
"Oh, is that your name, Thomas?" And I'm like,
it's spelled exactly the same way as Thomas. I don't know what to tell you. I'm also a dipshit.
"Yeah." A very surprising amount of dipshits.
It
It's
also
backwards
has Hot
Tom
Wheels
York.
decals. Nice little Hot Wheels decals right here. With
That I would
lots of
take
moss.
on here. Yeah,
Right? The Hot Wheels flame?
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Everyone would just think it was Guy Fieri.
the front of them
Guys,
is all like the yellow, and then it goes into the red, and then it's blue on the ears.
You're welcome. I designed your glasses for you.
That would get me really popular.
Yeah. Everybody would want to be your friend.
Yeah, this guy has his life together.
We can't
Yeah.
miss our ride to the top. Hitching our, how did you put it?
Hitching your cart to this wagon.
Yeah, hitching our cart to this wagon.
Won't your back hurt? Will your back hurt?
I don't think
Seth
so.
famously doesn't have a back.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, wait, what's there?
It's just a floating mass of smoke.
Oh, right. Forgot.
I just-
Silly me.
No skin or anything.
Smoke spine. That's why we always call Seth Smoke Spine.
Yeah. Don't you remember we had like a really long conversation about it? You're like, why do we call you smoke spine? I was like, it's a funny story. I have a spine made of smoke.
We discovered it when we were playing beach volleyball, and Lindsey spiked it through his torso.
And then everybody was trying to get me to take my shirt off, and I refused. And eventually, Tomas ripped it off of me and revealed my horrible secret.
And that's when we entered the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah. Which
We
you
actually were
won.
already there. We were vacationing, but we weren't participating.
You don't
Yeah.
remember winning, Lindsey?
Outworld has some beautiful beaches, surprisingly.
Yeah.
If you can ignore the screams.
So how'd you get the smoke back? Smoke back mountain? How'd you get the smoke back?
It never left.
he was born
It's been
with it.
within us this whole time.
Oh, I
Maybe
see.
he was born that way.
Really
Okay,
easy
right.
delivery.
That's right. I remember now.
Yeah. Came right out.
Doctor died, though.
Because it swirled around him and
And it ate
breathed
his
it
flesh.
in. Yeah.
And thus, I consumed my first essence.
Seth's,
Now for the reason I've gathered you here today.
Seth's birth was directed by Sam Raimi.